Bug Country 99.7 and 101.1. Today's New Country. Who wouldn't want to be me? Hey, I got special guests in the studio. I was waiting for them to play along with that. We have a couple of guys from the Fulton Chain Gang, one of the great area bands with us. We have Dave Lakay, and we also have their new member, Blaine Holcomb. Step right up to that microphone. You're not shy with a microphone now, are you?
No, I'm not shy.
That's good. Where are you from?
From Hamilton, New York.
All right. So, and now how long have you been with the Fulton Chain Gang?
This is my first season.
First season? So
Yep.
it's been in like a number of months?
Couple months. Yeah, we started playing shows in April.
Uh-huh. Well, so how's it been so far? You guys are awfully busy, so you must have loved just getting right into the fire.
Yeah, it's been great. You know, I've been learning a lot and got to know the guys really well. They've been great, and I'm just happy to get the opportunity. You know, it's been a lot of fun so far, and we're gonna have a lot of fun yet to come this summer.
Were you playing in a band before?
Oh, I had a little high school band and stuff, but I mostly did just kind of acoustic stuff, solo by myself. I go to school at St. Lawrence University and play gigs up there and stuff, just kind of with my acoustic.
So how is it, in that case, almost like you're going from the minor leagues to the major leagues? You're just playing in a high school band, you're just tooling around in the garage, and then all of a sudden you got one of the top bands in the area.
Yeah, it was a big change, actually, but I felt like I was kind of ready for it, because I had played out in public in front of people, even though I wasn't ever with a band this big. You know, my guitar teacher from back home was great to me and had me out in front of people when I was like 13 years old, so kind of helped get rid of the stage fright, you know, back then, and now it wasn't so hard to make the adjustment into fronting a band like the Fulton Chain Gang.
And before you got to the Fulton Chain Gang, what kind of music were you playing or into or strumming?
Oh, it's mostly country, classic rock, southern rock.
Yeah.
You know, country, yeah.
Seems like a lot of the country bands do that. It seems like all of the country bands also have a little bit of country rock in them.
Oh, yeah.
Southern rock,
yeah.
You know, the Sweet Home Alabama kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah. We usually close our shows with that one.
There you go. That's good. Well, you guys are going to be not only busy. I've got your schedule here. I don't know. You got about 100 dates over the summer. That's pretty amazing. But down near the bottom, the Halo Hoedown. Once again, you guys... Dave, why don't you step up here? Dave is one of the oldest members of the Fulton Chain Gang, and you guys have been just a huge help with us for our Halo Hoedown, and we appreciate the years.
Yeah, we have a great time with the event, and we've been doing it for a number of years. And our old drummer Mike DeLuise, who passed away, was a great promotion on that event, so we've just been doing it over the years, and we really enjoy it, so we come back every year.
And when you guys were here a few years ago, I can still see Mike's smiling face, because he just walked up to that microphone and he always had that big smile on his face.
Yeah, big heart. Yeah, we love Mike. We miss him, but he wanted us to carry on. He told Brownie and I down when we did his benefit and said, hey, just carry on with the spirit of the Fulton Chain Gang and just keep moving.
Now, it was a big change, I guess, for you guys, because you lost your lead singer, and that's how we came across Blaine. Yep. Now, how did you find him?
Brian retired. We were, we kind of knew that maybe he was thinking about retiring. It's been 18 years, and we did a talent contest, came through the area, and Blaine won that night, and we were actually the band that was doing the performance that night out at Sylvan Beach, and I kept his number and decided to give him a call when we officially got the news that Brian was retiring, so we gave Blaine a call and see if he was interested in the position.
So did you have an inkling at that time that you needed somebody? Did you kind
well,
of
we
know
weren't
about
sure.
Brian?
I mean, you get the little vibe. You never know. I mean, it'd been a long time playing, and when we lost Mike, kind of took the wind out of our sails a little bit, so we were kind of uneasy. We weren't really sure what direction we were going in. So, but yeah, I just kept in the back of my mind. You never know. You always look.
Well, Brian was always good to us, and Dave Brown has always been huge.
Brown,
and actually, Dave was supposed to be here today, but unfortunately lost his father over the weekend. So our condolences to Dave and the family and the whole Fulton Chain Gang family. But on to the big things. Blaine, you're going to sing a couple songs. Who's your big influence? We're talking about your early days, like back when you were a teenager a couple of years ago.
All those years ago.
Yeah. So who have been the influences on you and your singing?
I've had a bunch of influences. My guitar teacher, one, and a lot of I really idolize great guitar players, but number one is Brad Paisley. He's great.
He's phenomenal, phenomenal guitar player.
He is. Yeah.
Just got to see Glenn Campbell at the Turning Stone recently.
Oh, wow.
Talk about great classic guitar. I mean, Glenn Campbell was a session musician and a hit maker and a television guy. And although he's taken a turn for the worse, as you probably know, He is just unbelievable still on the guitar. He's got to read the monitors for the words. Steps back, doesn't even look at the monitors because obviously he's playing from memory.
Yeah, it's
and
like
what's
muscle memory probably at that point,
it is just amazing to see him step back and still play. So I'm with you on the guitars. They're quite amazing. You're going to sing a song for us?
Sure.
What are you going to sing?
I'll play "Letter to Me" by Brad Paisley.
Okay, now that's kind of ironic, Brad Paisley, because we're doing a Brad Paisley giveaway, so this song doesn't count as a Brad Paisley song, because Brad Paisley, as you know, is in concert this Friday night at SPAC.
I'll be there.
Oh, yeah, you're going. All right. How many times have you seen Brad Paisley?
I've seen him once each of the past 4 summers, so this will be the 5th year in a row that I've seen him.
I thought you were going to be one of these fanatics who's going to say, like, oh, I've seen him 19 times.
No,
it's only 4.
Every time he comes around this area, I don't miss it.
All right. Well, Blaine Holcomb of the Fulton Chain Gang is going to sing a Brad Paisley song on Bug Country.
Thanks. If I could write a letter to me and send it back in time to myself at 17, first I'd prove it's me by saying, look under your bed, there's a skull can and a Playboy no one else would know you hid. And then I'd say, I know it's tough when you break up after 7 months. Yeah, I know you really liked her, and it just don't seem fair. But all I can say is pain like that is fast, and it's rare. And oh, you got so much going for you, going right. But I know at 17 it's hard to see past Friday night. She wasn't right for you, and still you feel like there's a knife sticking out of your back, and you're wondering if you'll survive. You'll make it through this, and you'll see you're still around to write this letter to me. At the stop sign at Tomlinson at 8, always stop completely. Don't just tap your brakes when you get a date with Bridget. Make sure the tank is full. On second thought, forgetting that one turns out kinda cool. Each and every time you have a fight, just assume you're wrong and Dad is right. You should really thank Miss Brinkman. She spends so much extra time. It's like she sees the diamond underneath, and she's polishing you till you shine. And oh, you got so much going for you, going right. But I know at 17 it's hard to see past Friday night. I wish you'd study Spanish, wish you'd take a typing class. I wish you wouldn't worry, let it be. Yeah, I'd say have a little faith and you'll see. If I could write a letter to me, to me.
You sound a lot like Brad Paisley.
Thank you.
Very, very nice. Dave Lakay is here with Blaine Holcomb of the Fulton Chain Gang. And again, looking at you guys' schedule, you guys work jobs too?
Yeah, we have day jobs.
How do you pull off working July 3rd, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 11th, 13th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21, on and on and on, all summer long, and have a family life, and have a real life, and have a job too?
That's a lot of people ask us that question. It's like, man, you guys are the hardest working band we've ever seen. And I said, well, you know, we play during the summer and kind of take the winter off. A couple of us have pretty lenient schedules, and we use our vacation time. We save it up just for the summer because we have a lot of fun, and real proud of Blaine and how the direction everything's taken, and a lot of excitement out there. So we're really looking forward to the schedules.
You guys have been opening for some real live acts too. I mean, not just other local bands. You guys have had some major openings.
Yep.
Who have you had?
Oh boy,
Over the years.
Billy Currington, Rodney Atkins, just a couple years ago out at Cattaraugus County Fair. Over the years, from Toby Keith, Mark Chestnut, Tracy Lawrence, Joe Diffie, Leonard Skinner. I mean, just a whole litany of different acts that come through the year. And recently, Easton Corbin and Josh Thompson. Yeah.
Does that change your? Does it kind of raise you up a little bit, knowing that you got an Easton Corbin or a Toby Keith sitting back there, and you've got a little larger crowd to play for, and or a crowd that's expecting more? Does it change your approach or your attitude, or you just kind of get a little more ready?
I get pretty amped up. Yeah, it's pretty fun. You know, the bigger the crowd, the merrier. You know, it's good.
That's great.
I like the big shows.
How about websites and information people can see your schedules?
Yep, the FultonChainGang.com, and that links us to our Facebook. We have a couple pages, the fan page and the regular page, and then any one of us. You can link to any one of us on there. And we got all our schedules, and we send out invites. So friend us, and we'll send you an invite to the upcoming shows. And
we also have a YouTube channel too. If you want to check us out on YouTube, Fulton
That's
Chain
good.
Gang.
And then you can see and hear them live. And don't forget There's
Yeah.
FultonChainGang.com, and check them out on Facebook too. You guys doing any recording?
We're going to actually soon. We're gonna get. I've been writing a few songs, and
Nice.
I got 5 or 6 of them that I think are they're decent. I guess decent enough to maybe get the band on. And
He's
and
got a
try
big
to-
smile, by the way, when he said that.
Try to put a little album out, like an EP or something, to sell at shows, and
a little,
and
thinking about a little Fulton Chain Gang 6-pack, 6 numbers,
Yeah.
put a little EP together, and
Nice.
introduce
Something
it
like
to the
that.
fans. kind of
Nice.
thing, so.
You got a special favorite maybe we can do? We're talking with a couple of guys from the Fulton Chain Gang here, and then we'll get to your requests and dedications in just a couple of minutes. But you got another song maybe from that
Yeah, sure.
new repertoire?
Sure, I'll play one of my originals that I wrote. I wrote this the past semester up at school at St. Lawrence, and it's called Out in the Country, so it's going to be possibly maybe our first single that we release off our little 6-pack album.
All right, Blaine Holcomb from the Fulton Chain Gang, going to sing one of his originals on Bug Country.
It's you and me sitting in a front porch swing, sipping iced tea in the middle of spring, not thinking about anything but tonight. It's a red nail polish and your bare feet. I'm looking at you, you're looking at me, with your cute blonde curls dancing around your pretty blue eyes. From the winding Georgia roads to the autumn Tennessee breeze, something about the way it feels that you right next to me, doing nothing much at all, making memories. Gotta love this life out in the country. Spending all week just dreaming about this moment that we're living in now. Your smile casts a spell I can't explain. It's those cut-off jeans a little too tight, with your tan legs shining in the evening light, lying in the grass and listening to the crickets singing all night. From the winding Georgia roads to the autumn Tennessee breeze, something about the way it feels and you right next to me, doing nothing much at all, but making memories. You gotta love this life out in the country. Well, there's things in life that always change, not much ever stays the same, but I know how to always feel young and free. From the winding Georgia roads to the autumn Tennessee breeze, something about the way it feels, you right next to me, doing nothing much at all, making memories. You gotta love this life out in the country. From the winding Georgia roads to the autumn Tennessee breeze. Something about the way it feels with you right next to me, doing nothing much at all but making memories. You gotta love this life. You gotta love this life. Yeah, you gotta love this life out in the country.
Yeah, that's great.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
That's a great song. Very, very nice sound. The Fulton Chain Gang. Thanks for stopping by and updating us on what's going on with you guys. Next public appearance will be July 3rd at the Irwin Park Fireworks Show in Boonville. That should be really good. You guys playing before the fireworks?
Yes.
That should be a great time. And
good time.
You've got a whole busy schedule, so go out and see the Fulton Chain Gang sometime over the summer. See them online at thefultonchaingang.com. Don't forget thefultonchaingang.com, or check them out on Facebook. And we'll see you guys at the Halo Hoedown. That's at the Silverado. It's not till September 16th, but we're looking forward to that. That should be a great time. And,
Us too.
And best of luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Good to see you guys again.
See all the guys. I know we forgot to mention a couple of guys. We got Denny Busick on steel. Dave Motney's back with us playing bass. Matt Rockwell on drums, and of course Dave Brown on guitar, and Blaine. And
Dave Lakay running the sound.
just
lights.
handle the production side, and we just kind of pick them up, put them down for the summer.
That's a good thing. Guys, thank you so much,
Thank you.
and best of luck. Have a great summer. You guys are going to be awfully busy.
Thanks.
Thanks.
All right. Hey, thanks again. All right, and thanks for hanging around, too, with the Fulton Chain Gang on the radio on Bug Country. And now we'll do the Bug Country All Request Cafe.